I'm not going to go into the Homeric problem, that is, who wrote the Iliad, if it was one poem or many shorter ones that became one long poem at some point, and so on and so forth. I want to talk about the epic, written for a campaign to a distant, given the times we're dealing with, land. This is a long, heroic poem with many themes and sub-themes. On one level, it is the triumphant expedition, the great glory of the Bronze Age, an era about to give its place and succumb to the violence and ferocity of the Iron Age. There is a whole chapter on who went to Troy, with how many vessels, and so on. That is, we see in Iliad the logistics of war. It is a pretext, an occasion for admiration too. And then there are numerous battles, some won and some lost, either by the Greeks or by the Trojans, with the greatest warriors from both Troy and Greece antagonizing in heroic deeds in order to give an example. The ancient world lives on examples, on a didactic oral tradition that passes on to future generations the gained wisdom of life. The gods take sides, even trick one another in order to have a chance to help their protege. And there is splatter, blood and wounds and amazing descriptions of the moments of death of the heroes in the battlefield. We see all the great kings and heroes, Agamemnon and Hector and Odysseus, Ajax, Menelaus, and the greatest warrior of all, the magnificent son of Thetis, the Nereid, Achilles. The epic of Troy, because this is what Iliad means, is about Achilles. It is the journey of Achilles from fury to empathy that marks the Iliad, and it is this passage from being a killing machine to giving back the body of the dead Hector to his father that makes him a tragic figure. It is this his sublime moment, but also his true Achilles heel. He has a father too that will cry for him, like old King Priamus cries and begs for Hector's body. It is also a proto-tragedy. Achilles realizes, like Ulysses, Odysseus, in Odyssey, that part of him is mortal. No matter how heroic deeds are described in epics, heroism seen in retrospective is already a view on heroism, part of the agenda of another era that knows and deals with the shortcomings of the past and interprets the actions of its ancestors. One more thing. An amazing element in the Iliad is the Shield of Achilles. It has engraved on it the earth and the sky, the great stars and constellations, scenes of battles and scenes of peaceful life, with a wedding, a feast, the ploughing of a field, dancing and drinking wine. It is all the things Achilles will not see and will not enjoy as a matter of choice as well as of obligation. His deeds will be sung, his courage, his loyalty and wisdom will be an example to all, but the shield is like a mourning for and a warning of what will follow. It is also a reminder and a testing to the great hero of the Trojan War that giving up earthly pleasures is hard, but heroes must keep their promises.